Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Adam, and I am back with some more World of Tank actions. This time, a little bit of a treat. Normally, you see me play higher tier tanks, but today I'm dropping it down quite low to tier 4 to the German tank destroyer Hetzer. The Hetzer. First off, I must say, I am in a tier 5 matchup, which most of the time in my videos you won't see me be putting up a lot of games where I'm a low tier and a higher tier matchup, because I feel that I can explain myself better and give you guys a better view of the tank against the same tier matchup. But this tank is quite a bit different, so let's go ahead and review it. So, this whole thing is a troll. Alright, frontal armor. Frontal armor is completely amazing. Lower plate, as usual, is quite weak, but if they hit your upper glacis, it's probably going to bounce off unless it's has a lot of penetration, because it is well sloped, and even the sides, they can sometimes bounce. Other than the front, everything else is pretty weak, but seeing as a tank destroyer without a turret, you'll be keeping the front of your tank to the enemy anyhow. Let's see, let's also go over, I have the 105, let's see, so 105 derp. It is, the normal AP rounds it comes with, it only has 64 millimeters of penetration, but does an alpha of 350, so if you're going against tier 4 and below, that's pretty okay to have. But in this tank, you're going to be wanting to shoot heat ammo, which has 104 penetration, which will penetrate most tanks at this tier or one higher. And also the high explosive, which you'll see me shooting a lot, because a lot of the times you wouldn't penetrate with your AP ammo, so you just shoot a high explosive and it does quite a bit of damage anyway. So this, now that I've gotten through the tank, let's talk about the map. It's Murovanka Encounter. There is a huge, heavily forested area here and here. A lot of enemies like to be around in this area if they spawn on this side. In an encounter, a lot of people go up here, of course, to put pressure on the cap, but you'll see me going through the forest here just because I want to use the camo rating of this tank destroyer. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. Use the camo rating of this tank destroyer and the sheer alpha damage to push this side of the map hard, so then we could swing around and kill any at the cap. So you'll kind of see that going here. Alright, so of course I'm in a platoon with the Johnston. He is my goon friend. Oh yeah, can I show stats? Yes, I can. As you can see, my efficiency is 1224. Not quite the highest rated efficiency in the game, but nonetheless pretty good. I have less than 2K, or I have slightly more than 2K games played, and yeah. So anyway, you'll see me kind of taking an aggressive location here. I like this bush and the one up in front of it a little bit, but this one is really where it's at. So T1 heavy, as you see here, I have my high explosives, and there is 151 damage. He doesn't really care that I'm here, so I go up to get another shot. And this is where the Hetzer really thrives. It has really good DPM. There's another 150, that time 152. This tank just really shines, putting out great DPM with its high explosive rounds, AP rounds, and heat rounds. But you'll mainly be using the high explosive and the heat rounds solely. But be wary that it goes through its ammo quite quickly. As you see in this game, I expend nearly all of my ammunition, which does not normally happen. So trying to get shots on that T1 Heavy, the VK2000D, And here I have the Churchill buddy, and doesn't matter where you shoot him, it's gonna do 150-ish damage unless you hit spaced armor, but there's 132. And high explosives, it has a higher chance to damage modules, kill driver or kill any crew members. And as you see here, this guy, I kept him tracked the entire time, and I ended up doing 535 damage to him in that short bit of time. This tank is, it should be played passively. Only turned up with the aggression when you know you have a distinct advantage and you know you cannot be surrounded. And here's where the Hetzer really shines. See a target, boom, one shot. He's down. So that's 2 kills so far. There's another. There's the other sexton. Nope, no shot on him. Unluckily, but it's okay. So I see here now would be a good time to move forward. Our other flank is holding, and this is a very linear path. So right here, PZ1C, see him, and take him out, one shot. Alright, so I see a Stug here. I go for a side shot in hopes that, you know, pen. That one whiffed. I don't know where it went. I think it rolled. Rolled a little low and ended up hitting the ground. But I only see the Stug is over here, so I load premium because I know that the Stug has a little bit of armor frontally, and I just want to go through it like butter and one-shot him. And you'll see pretty good play here, if I say so myself. So I see the Stug here. I swing around, and it kind of goes a little sideways, but I end up tracking the Stug. He goes back into stealth. I know he's still there, and boom. I end up killing him in one shot. That's a 350 damage roll in one shot. Load HE again, and start having fun once again. So, VK3001H is going to just be chilling there. And I could just hit him there forever, because I'm going to do 150 damage a shot, roughly. As long as it hits. And there I catch him on fire. Nice little bit of damage after the shot. So right now I'm at 1437 plus 350 damage on it. So 1787 damage in a tier 4 Hetzer in a tier 5 matchup. That is why this tank is so strong. If you can hide yourself, manage to get in good location, you can just wreak havoc on the enemy. And that is what I do this game. It is just absolute ownage. And this is how this tank should be played. I made the mistake when I was first playing the tank. I used AP rounds. That's good, but if it doesn't penetrate, they don't do damage. The HE rounds, if they penetrate, they do full damage. If they don't penetrate, they still do damage. So that is why this tank is so strong at tier 4 and tier 5. Like, nothing can really compare to the damage output that this thing has, tier for tier. And that is why it's so strong. And here's the M4. Swing around, come on, swing around. Clutch fire him. It doesn't roll high. I end up hitting his tracks there, that's why I didn't do full damage. But platoon mate picked that kill up for me, so it's all good. And then time to go arty hunting. And as you see, I've taken 0 damage this game, and that guy kind of ruins it for me. And there is the rest. So I do over 2,000 damage in a tier 4 Hetzer. That is the true power of this tank. And why you should never think, oh, it's a Hetzer, what's it gonna do? This is one of the most feared tanks in Tier 4, and for good reason. With its amazing frontal armor, its amazing gun, it's a monster to go against in the right hands. And I do believe I showcase how to play this tank properly, and yeah, it's just unbeatable. Tier 4, 2,000 damage, 5 kills, and that's not even the best game I've had in this tank. I have had 9 kill games, 8 kill games. This is the tank where I have my most top guns on. I think I have 8 top guns on this tank, because tier for tier, it just is unrivaled, and that is the true power of the Hetzer. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned how to play the Hetzer. And of course, even if you're a higher level player in the higher tiers, pick up a Hetzer and have some fun just mutilating tier 5s, tier 4s, and tier 3s, because that is what this tank does. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.